We all know it, difficult people everywhere, even in the workplace. How difficult they are is dependent on maybe your self-confidence. Sherry Goldsmith is a life coach and therapist. She's live this morning with 3 things you could do to make dealing with difficult people not so bad. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning, Megan.
Is this a problem you see a lot? People coming to you wanting help on how to deal with maybe the person in the cubicle next to them that they just can't get along with?
At some point in your life, you're going to come across this.
Yeah.
You can't run from it. It is everywhere.
And what defines difficult behavior?
Well, there's a lot of difficult behavior. It's someone that has a lot of criticism, someone that argues the point over and over again, someone that has victim behavior, someone oversensitive and you don't know what you can say to them because everything gets a rise out of them, that kind of thing.
And how do you kind of classify these people? Would you kind of label them as narcissistic, or I guess what are some of the labels you might see for these people? Like a bully?
Bully, narcissist, victim, gossiper, sensitive person, complainer, those negative people.
Oh, yes.
There's a variety.
Yes, that negativity brings you down. Try to be positive.
That's
right.
So
let's look at some of the tips. So if you have maybe a difficult person in your life, what should folks do? What's the first tip you have for them?
Okay. So the first thing is that you need to examine your own behavior. I mean, it starts with you. Mm-hmm. You need to be more aware and make sure that you are not exacerbating this behavior in this other individual. And whether that person is bringing out something from your past, someone that reminds you of someone from your past.
So you kind of have to look at yourself and how maybe you're reacting to that person, and maybe if you change your reaction,
exactly,
then your interaction will be better.
Right. Right.
And the next piece of advice you have is focus on the end goal. What does that mean?
You need to focus on the end goal because most people get involved in the moment and get carried away. And you really need to go into these situations by saying, okay, so what do I want out of this? And then taking that and working backwards on what kind of strategy you should use with them.
So if you need to focus on this project, maybe know that that's your end goal.
Exactly.
And you guys work together.
Get this project done. We need to get this project done. Okay. So how am I going to work backwards? What do I need to do to get to that point?
And the last piece of advice you have for us is count to 10 and keep the emotion out of it. A lot easier said than done, Sherry.
Yes, I know that.
You're like, yeah,
I know that, but that's where you go wrong. When you bring the emotion into it, it just escalates, and you really need to learn to breathe. Mm-hmm. And count to 10 before anything comes out of your mouth.
All right. Great advice, Sherry Goldsmith. Thanks for coming in this morning. Hopefully
she
helped you deal with some difficult coworkers. For more on Sherry, just go to our website, fox45now.com, and click on Fox 45 in the morning.